Where is fitting? Where is it fitting?
Look at your feelings, show me you want it. You've been a fan, ain't no more talking. Need you to back it up. Back it up. Oh, you been feeling, body been calling. You know this good shit.
Hello, my goddess beauties. Welcome back to my channel. Today's topic, we are going to be discussing wigs versus weaves. Yes, this is a very opinionated topic, okay? It's really a preference far as I'm concerned. It's basically a preference, okay? Now, you know that this channel is always based upon healthy hair tips and saving money, you guys. I prefer wigs, and let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I prefer wigs. Now, don't get me wrong. Wearing weaves is a wonderful protective hairstyle as well, but it's a catch-22 to it. And I'll explain that further along in the video, okay? So let's start with wigs, okay? You can take them off and on. That small investment that you'd have spent $300-400 on these bundles, sew it on a cap. Look at it as a long-lasting sewing. Okay? You can still get to your hair every weekly or bi-weekly to keep your scalp cleansed, keep your scalp moisturized, keep your hair moisturized. Okay? You cannot do that when wearing weaves. Yes, you can wash your hair with a weave. Yes, you can put some oil on your scalp with a weave, okay? With the wigs, you can allow your hair to still breathe. You can switch it up as often as you want, especially if you, like me, have multiple wigs, okay? You can switch it up. You can save yourself money. You can save yourself money. Like I said, you paid for that installment on that cap one time. Anything else, you're just going to be paying for maintenance. Anything else, you're just going to be paying for somebody to wash it and style it for you if you don't know how to do that yourself. Okay? That's why I prefer the wigs. Now, let's go into the weave. You got to purchase the weave. You got to find somebody to install the weave. Some of y'all ain't about to wear this weave no more than 2 weeks. Now you're dealing with another issue because now you didn't wear your hair in that style long enough to withstand the tension that it took to apply and install it. Because when you put that hair in your head and you go through all that manipulation of braiding it down, sewing it onto your head, you have to wear that for a minute so that the hair can restore underneath there. All you did is took it out too soon and pulled out unnecessary hair with you. You pulled out some unnecessary hair that did not have to go. You understand? So it's important that if you wear these weaves, you understand the format that comes with it. And that format that comes with it is you have to wear it a decent amount of time. So please don't do faux braids that you know gonna get loose in a week's time. Braid it down correctly. That way, not applying too much tension, but enough so that it can last you at least a month or more. Okay? Another thing, please put a treatment in your hair before the install. It's very important that you moisturize or do a hydration treatment. It's very important you do a protein treatment. The treatments really depends on the stage your hair is in at the time before you install it. Makes sense? If your hair is dry, then you understand that means put a moisturizing treatment in your head and then braid it down and install your wig. If you feel that your hair is weak and it is popping, put a protein treatment in your hair, okay? Before applying the install into it. Then you wait it out your month. You wear it for about a month or so, okay? After you take it down, after you take it down, put another treatment in your hair. Why? Because your hair been in a rested state for 30 days or more. So that means there was no comb in it. There was no moisturizing it frequently. Because I'm quite sure you ain't washing that weave no every week. No. Okay? So you have to put a treatment in your hair after the fact and before the fact if you want to see results. And another thing is, when taking down your weaves, it's very important that you take it down correctly. A lot of us go wrong in this area. A lot of us go wrong in this area. When you take your weave down, you would need to have with you a big wide tooth comb, a water bottle with some warm water in it. I like the mist sprays. Y'all know the ones that just spray out kind of slow. That's the one that I prefer. Because sometimes the spray bottle can be a little bit too heavy when spraying the water. I like the mist more. That's my preference. Okay. Have that with a big wide tooth comb. When taking your hair down, take a braid down at a time. Okay, mist it. You can mist it before or you can mist it after you take the braid down and comb it out. You will do that one plait or one braid at a time, depending on how many braids you have in your head. If you have smaller braids, then I say do 2 to 3 braids at a time. But the thing is, do not take your whole entire head down. Your hair haven't been moisturized in 30 days plus. It's dry as the desert. And then you just call yourself just raking through it and raking through it. Pop, pop, broken. Can't do that, y'all. You can't do that. So the importance of misting it and not wetting it is just so that you can soften it up. So when you do start getting ready to pick it, it's not popping, okay? And always start from bottom and work your way up. Never start from the top down. Always start from the ends up when you're picking your hair out, okay? That's important as well. So if you are doing these things, then you will have a successful takedown and you will see success and rewards for wearing your weave. Now, let's get another thing understood. If you're going to wear your weave, I suggest that you do a closure and stop doing leave outs. Come on, we all know what that means. Damaged hair at the top, healthy hair where it's braided up at. What's the purpose of doing that then? If we are going to have a damaged area in a healthy area. No. The purpose of wearing protective styles is that the whole entire head is healthy. Correct? That's what it is for me. The whole entire head have to be healthy, not just portions. You got hairline poppage. You got nape area popping. No, not a cute look. Not a cute look. So I prefer that you guys put a closure on. So let's get into it. If you're going to put a closure in with your weave, put it on a cap. That'll avoid all that unnecessary. I got 2 braids underneath here. I don't have the Queen Latifah. No, I got two, just 2. I got 2 braids underneath here. That's it. I'm going to take this wig off tonight. I'm going to put it up where I put them. I'm going to tie my hair down, put my bonnet on, I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to get up, I'm going to pop it back on. All throughout the night, my hair was breathing. It had oxygen. If I had a weave in my head, my hair is not breathing. It's smothered underneath caps and bundles. Yeah. So that's why I'm coming to you today, you guys, to let you know that I suggest you stop doing sew-ins unless you're going to wear them for the length of time required. Nothing less than 30 days, nothing more than 2.5, close to 3 months. Nothing surpassed 3 months. Why? because your head is turned into a bird's nest underneath there. You have 100 to 150 strands of hair that are supposed to fall every day. And if you have not combed your hair close to 3 months, 2.5 months, you turn into reggae underneath there. So I do not suggest that you wear a weave longer than 2.5 months. Your third month is your limit. Don't go surpass it. And by all means, please apply the tips that I gave you with the water bottle and spraying them as you're doing your takedown, combing from bottom up. Please, whatever you do, do not take it out, have it wild, and then go straight to water without picking your hair out. All that dead hair is trapped in. Once that water hit it, you might as well grab some scissors and get the cutting, because that's exactly what you're going to have to do. Because even if you do get through the process of being able to comb it all out, you done pull a majority of it out anyway. So this is why I prefer wigs over weaves, because it's less complicated. Okay, it's more convenient. I understand that, you know, they don't like the helmet look and all that, but that's on the skills of your stylist. That's on the skills of your stylist, okay? She have to know your measurements. She have to know your head size circumference, the circumference of your head size. She have to know these things. She have to know that when it's enough hair on that cap to fit your size head. Everybody can't do 4 bundles. If you got a small peanut head, I don't recommend you do no 4 bundles. Where is fitting? Where is it fitting? Okay? Now, if you got a big moon round dome like me, you can do 4 bundles. You can do 4 bundles. But even I don't do 4 bundles. 3 is the limit. Why? Because you want it to look natural. You don't want to look like Shaka Khan. Then don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people that prefer that, because I love big hair, because I have a big face. So I love big hair. But if you are a person with a smaller size circumference head and a small face, I do not recommend you doing more than 3 bundles at all, unless the hair is very thin. And then again, that's a whole nother video explaining the density and stuff in the hair or whatever. So, like I said, this video was about wigs versus weaves and which your preference. Which one do you prefer? I'm hoping that this video was helpful to those who are confused about which way to go. Should I get a wig? Should I get a sew-in? It's really a preference, like I said. But at the same time, wigs are more safer when it comes down to protective hairstyles and keeping your hair healthy and maintained with strength. I hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.